If you are a student in Australia, DoorDash presents a great way to make some extra cash while studying. The good thing is that you can choose your own flexible hour on your uni schedule, and it's free and quick to sign up. So in this video, we will talk about what are some of the requirements to become Dasher. We'll show you a step-by-step process to sign up with DoorDash, and we'll give you some important tips that will help you to maximize your earning at the end of the video. So are we ready? Let's go. Now first, let's discuss about some of the requirements in order to become a Dasher with DoorDash. The first one is age. You must be 18 years or above if you are going to deliver with DoorDash. The next thing is vehicle. You can deliver either by car, motorbike or scooter, or by bicycle. But just keep in mind, if you are delivering with any motor vehicle, you must have a driving license. And overseas licenses are accepted. Just make sure to check with your local state and territory laws as well. But for signing up with DoorDash, you can certainly use your overseas license. You'll also need to do a background check, which you can do it within the app. And the good thing is it is free. In some other apps I've signed up, I had to pay money for that, but it's completely free in the DoorDash app itself. And make sure you also have appropriate insurance for your vehicle as well. The next check will be regarding a right to work, which is also done through the app as well, also known as Vivo Check, just to make sure that you have rights to work in Australia. The next one is ABN, Australian Business Number. As you will be running your own business, so you'll need to have ABN. It's free to get one. If you're not sure how to get one, you can watch one of our video on how to apply for an ABN. We'll leave a link of that in the description box below. There's a video in the Dasher app as well, where you can watch step by step how to get one. Next couple of things are smartphone and Dasher app. So these were some of the basic requirements in order to get started. Now let's go through with the sign up process. I'll jump on my mobile screen and show you step by step how to sign up as a Dasher with DoorDash. Now before I do that, just wanted to let you know that I signed up myself as well. It took me less than 4 hours from the time I started signing up to get the whole thing approved, which was quite fast comparing to any other platform that I've signed up in the past. And if you would like to sign up, make sure to check the link in the description box below, which will direct you to the landing page where you can start signing up. So let's jump on my mobile screen now and we'll get started with the next steps. So once you click the link in the video description below, it will prompt you to the Dasher page, or alternatively you can download Dasher app as well for sign up. So I've downloaded a Dasher app here. Now we'll click to sign up to Dash. Here we'll start off with the postal code, so you'll have to enter your postal code here. Once you have entered your postcode, then you'll press next. Here you will enter your email address that you would like to use to sign up to become a Dasher, and then on the next page you'll have to enter your phone number. Now in this case they say that it seems like I already have a DoorDash customer account, so I need to log in with my email address and password. In case you already have a DoorDash customer account, you might have a similar situation. If that's the case, just enter your email address and password and then just sign in. So on the next page, you will see that you'll have to enter some details to start your application process. So you have to provide your first name. If you have a middle name, then you'll have to provide that. And if you don't have one, you can just select no middle name, and then your last name. After you have provided those details, you'll press continue. Now it's asking me some more details. One of the details they'll ask me is that I need to select my vehicle type and my date of birth. So vehicle type could be car, scooter or bicycle. In this case I'm delivering with the car, so I'll choose car as an option. Then you need to enter your date of birth. Once we do that, we'll continue with the next steps. Now here you are required to enter your ABN, Australian Business Number. If you haven't got one, you can create one for free. If you don't have one, it's okay, you can skip that for now, or you can click on create one for free. They also have a video for how to get an ABN with the step-by-step instructions. If you're not sure about your existing ABN, you can just look up using existing ABN. Since I know my ABN, I'll just enter that and then press continue afterwards. Now in the next step, we will be doing a free background check. So DoorDash provides a free background check, which is great. This check will be done by National Crime Check. So at the bottom, we'll click on start background check. Make sure you have these documents ready so you can verify your identity and right to work. So let's get started with the background check. So in this part, we will complete the details, again our personal details for the background check. We'll start off with our first name, have a middle name. Again, if you don't have one, you can just click I don't have a middle name, last name, gender, date of birth, place of birth if you were born in Australia or overseas, which suburbs or location of your work will be, and then there is contact details at the bottom. So we'll complete these details, and once we've done that, we'll go to next steps. Now the next step is about providing the address. So you'll have to provide your residential address with your street, suburb, state, postcode, how long you have been living at this address, and if you have lived at other address in the previous 5 years, you have to provide that, whether it is in Australia or overseas, and how long you lived at that address. If you have lived at multiple addresses, you will need to continue providing those details with this option by providing add another previous address. Once we complete these details, we'll save and continue to the next steps. Now in the next step, we have to provide details if we were ever known by any other name. So if you have changed your name, you need to provide your previous name. So if you have, then you can select your previous name and you have to provide those details in these boxes. If you don't have one, like me, I'll just press this I don't have any other names, and then it will say that details have been saved. And in this step, we are going to confirm that our details are correct. If all the details are correct, then just press save and continue. So I double checked all the details and they seem all correct. Now we are going to just press save and continue. Now the next step is about verifying your documentation. So if you scroll through, you will notice that you'll have to do a face photo that needs to be taken like a passport style. You have to do documentations, and then you also have to do signature as well. So here they give us a list of the documentation that we need for Australian police check. That include a passport style photo, your passport details, other primary ID document like driver's license or proof of age card, and secondary documents like Medicare, bank card, student card, and then your signature. So we'll complete these details and move to the next steps. So the first step will be to do the face photo. Obviously you need to make sure that you meet all these requirements. Now you can provide an image of your face, selfie, or you can take a photo. The next step will be to take a photo of the passport. If you have your passport right away, that's great. Take a photo right now. So I'll take a photo of my passport. After uploading your passport, the next step would be to do a visa entitlement verification, also known as VIVO. So you'll need to provide your country passport and the passport number. Once you provide those details, you can press this submit VIVO check. Once the VIVO check is completed, the next part is about driving license. So you will provide a copy of your driving license here. Again, if you have one right away, you can press yes. If no, then you can press no. Again, you have option to choose which country driver license do you have. I've got Australian one, so press Australia in this case. Then we'll need to provide the front image of the driving license first. After providing the photos of your driving license, the next step would be to provide details regarding Medicare card. Now, some of you may not have a Medicare card. In that case, you can just select no. If you have one, just press yes. Obviously, if you don't have a Medicare card, you can use other form of ID. When you're ready, just press take photo. Now last step would be to do your e-signatures. So this is to providing your consent for doing a police check. So you can use your finger to sign this box, and once you signed it, the next thing will be to sign a lodgement at the bottom of the page. So let's sign lodgement. So once that's completed, they'll say, yep, your check will now be processed, and they will send us an email and SMS when the police check results have been returned. So we have completed all the steps required for a background check. Again, if you don't have a Medicare card, you can use your bank card, credit card, or a student card to get your background check done. Now we just have to wait for the background check to be completed. Once that's done, we will be able to access the Dasher app, and we will continue with the next steps. So we have logged back in on the next day, and we already got the account approved and everything. I actually checked it. It took less than 4 hours to get the whole thing approved, including the background check and the DoorDash account activation. Just keep in mind that it could take longer than that as well, especially for the background check. And so now we are back again in the app, and they will be sending us a free welcome gift that includes a delivery hot bag. So you will put your details here. So I've submitted the information regarding the free welcome gift. The next thing is about adding a bank account details. We can add that or we can skip it for now. And the next step is about completing your first delivery. So we can get started now. That's pretty much it. So that's how easy it was to sign up as a Dasher with the DoorDash. Now let me give you a few tips before we end this video to maximize your earning as a Dasher. The first one is street knowledge. It's a very good idea for you to understand the area where you're delivering the items in, because not only you can deliver faster, but you can also know sometimes some shortcuts that will save you hassle of getting stuck in traffic, and knowing some key places where you can park your car as well. And always make sure you're abiding by the rules. Next tip is being nice to the customers. It goes a long way when you make a little extra effort to make your customer happy, and that could also end up in them giving you tips, which can boost your earnings. Now, when it comes to the earnings itself, there are different structures that you will need to know, like base pay, tips, and promotions. So base pay is the minimum you will be getting for the delivery, plus any additional tips that your customer might give it to you based on your service, and promotions. So from time to time, DoorDash run promotions like challenges in order to incentivize Dashers. So be familiar with those promotions, and as soon as you have those promotions, make use of them. It will be also good for you to work out the best timing for you to deliver the food. You can obviously make some extra during peak hours, during breakfast, lunch, and dinner services. So it becomes important for you to know which times are usually busy in order to make some extra dollars. And last but not the least, look out for some events that are happening around your local area. Again, there's very likelihood that you might be able to make some extra dollars because of the events happening. So that was the whole process of signing up, knowing some basic requirements and some additional tips as well. Again, if you would like to sign up, there's a link in the description box below, and we will pin it to the comment section as well, which you can use to sign up as a Dasher with DoorDash. And if you find this information useful, make sure to share it with your friends as well, as they might be able to earn some extra dollars while studying as well. And if you have any further questions, leave it in the comment section below. We'll try to answer as much to the best of our knowledge. And thank you for watching. See you in the next one.